The way I do three-pointers is where I aim with my eyes by aiming straight. And that helps me build my muscles more like pumped up so my blood gets boiled and boiled.
My name is Tina Stammeyer, and I'm a special education teacher here at Newton High School. So the big game started many years ago. It's part of the PE class. Everything is done with the PE teacher. So this year it's Coach Brown. He will take the whole month of April to work on basketball skills, put the kids onto teams. They have partners. A gen ed peer is with them through the actual big game, and because we don't always follow the same rules as like an NCAA basketball team. So everything is done in the PE class with gen ed peers.
I'm Coach Brown, and I run the PE classes for the Special Ed Adapted PE class. We do about a week or so, about 4 to 5 weeks of basketball practice, just working on basic dribbling. We do a lot of shooting games and skills and stuff like that. And then we get towards playing real games, scrimmages, stuff like that, getting them to the right spots, and just used to getting the flow of the game, stuff like that.
Well, I've been to the big game in previous years because my son Cameron is a freshman this year. So I've been with him, his class in middle school, they would attend the game. So I would go with them. But this year was my first year ever experiencing it as a parent of an athlete. Owen has been looking forward to this for years. I mean, he's counted down, and there was a point at which we were maybe going to keep Cameron in middle school a little bit longer, and Owen said, no, he has to go to high school and be with me. We only have 1 year together. And so he was so excited whenever he heard that Cam was going to be at the high school with him. And he loves not only helping Cameron, but he's really loved forming relationships with the other kids in Cameron's class. And it's fun to see him outside of the classroom when he runs into those kids and they recognize him and they get excited, and Owen gets just as excited as they do to see them.
Hi, I'm Owen Muhs. My brother is Cameron Muhs. He's in the special ed program, and I am a peer helper with the adapted PE class. So as a peer helper, pretty much what we do is we guide them along. The big thing we're working on is basketball right now, obviously focusing on the big game. And, we tell them to go stand here or dribble or shoot here, pass to this other person. And we just kind of coach them a little bit. And we're just kind of there to be their friend and their coach. Yeah, so my motivation to be a peer helper was obviously helping out my brother. He's a freshman this year, it's his first year. But also, I've been really interested in outreach with the special ed kids for a long time. And getting to do some of that this year was really cool, and that was something I was really excited to do.
What's your favorite memory from the big game?
Having everyone cheer for me.
Me shooting fast, be able to shoot baskets.
Just being able to play with my friends and stuff like that.
Game.
My favorite memory about the big game is where I did things like help my friends, my partners, and my peer helpers.
So seeing both of my boys out there together, it's the only year that they will be able to be together, and that was amazing. And then also even just watching Owen with the other kids and how he got so excited for them whenever they made a basket, and seeing him help his younger brother. It was, and all of our friends and family who came to watch, that was all really exciting.
I have absolutely fallen in love with these kids, and they are like some of my best friends now. And it's just been so fun.
Well, besides the fact that the students with special needs are getting recognized in a positive way, the student body really is what brings the whole game together. The chance that they do when the boys are playing or when the girls are playing, the funny, like, you can't do that, all that kind of stuff. They do all of that at this game. The pace setters will perform, the pep band plays. So it is treated just like any other game with just different players.
Yeah, so this is my first year helping, so it's going to be my first year as a student, not watching from the stands. But, watching from the stands, it was always a really cool experience, playing with the band. And you could just, even from up in the bleachers, you could see it on these kids' faces that they're so excited to be here and so happy to be in this game. And it was just a really cool thing to watch. And having everyone around you, be so supportive of them, it's just something that's so special.
What does the big game mean to you?
It's really hard to put into words, especially without crying. When I first experienced it, with my sons not even playing, I just thought it was amazing how the students come together and how they're, so excited for these kids and to see these kids out there getting to do something and being the center of attention in a good way. I just thought it was so heartwarming, and I just love how community members come to watch, and it's just fun to see the whole community embrace it.
Personally, for me, it's something I've been looking forward to playing in for a long time, because my brother's finally a freshman this year, and I'm going to be able to play in that game with him. And, kind of as a whole, it means so much to this community, and it means so much to these kids. They're so excited for it every year. And it's just a really cool thing that we do, and it's really exciting for everyone.
I think a lot of times, maybe in past years ago, I think the special ed kids were the kids that you didn't see. They were kind of off in building, sections of school buildings that nobody really went in. And this is putting them front and center, and it's got the general education student population cheering for them and helping them. And I mean, yes, Owen participates in it because he is a sibling, but most of the kids who are helping are not siblings. They're just there because they like to be peer helpers. And I just think that that's an amazing thing, that it's just really getting those students out there, and they're visible and helping kids to see, they're kids too. They want to do things just like you do. They just do it differently.
My favorite, just seeing kids make shots during the game and just seeing the student section go crazy for them. It's just being on the court it's just like a heartwarming feeling, and get goosebumps every time that happens. And it's really cool for just the excitement for the kids that they have when they're in that game is by far the best part of it.
Being side by side with my brother and having him beat me every time with his shots, and they're like, how are you better than me?
Just being able to play in it, it's like a special moment because most people don't get that choice in life.
My parents gone and were able to come to the big game, and being able to see them in the crowd really makes it special to me.